put it like this: that to me, that's lining up with what you saying as far as the Ethiopian Bible and the words. Yeah, they trying to say all the
Yeah.
Ethiopian stuff is bad. Everything from Ethiopia is bad. That makes perfect sense now. Anything
Let me
black,
tell you.
anything
This
black.
what it says. It says, I'm just saying, it's from Gaiz, meaning, but it's used in Ethiopia for centuries. But it Gaiz or something. Hold up, I'm gonna go to the words where it all at. The word "niggas" comes from the ancient Semitic language. GE with the apostrophe, then another EZ. So I just said Giez. You know what I'm saying? Giez. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it just was used in what is now Ethiopia. You feel me? But it's an ancient Semitic language.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, that makes it even deeper.
That makes it
That
even
makes it even
deeper.
deeper. Yep,
Even
because it ain't
deeper.
even Ethiopian. Yep. In Ge'ez, the word is negus, and then it shows how it's spelled off in gays or
Well,
whatever.
that's
And
our
it literally,
oldest. That's our oldest Bible.
yeah,
It's older than it's older than Holy Bible.
it said it literally means king or ruler. The related title Negas means king of kings, which was the formal title for Ethiopians when they started using it, but it came from the ancient. It's a ancient Gaiz word, bro. That's why they don't want us using the word nigga, man.
There you go.
For real, that
There you
hurts
go.
them.
That hurts them.
Like that gives us do the shit because they be saying they ancient people, them
That's
Jews and
that
shit,
work.
but they
Hey,
know
hey,
we
that's that
ancient
woke.
too. Everybody is ancient, but we know who we is.
That's that
Yep, we the
woke.
niggas.
That's that
Yep,
woke.
and we're gonna spell it NEG. Yes, man.
Yeah.
It said it was used in Ethiopia for royal titles. They just used it. You know what I'm saying? But and then it says sometimes adopted symbolically in Pan African or Afrocentric context to refer to black kingship or sovereignty.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Here we go.
So it's really a word. You know what I'm saying? A king.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm looking this up right now. I'm looking this up right now.
Hmm. Because
Okay.
they try to
There you
say
go.
the word nigger and nigga don't come from the same root, but I'm saying because I know because I'm black, that motherfucker coming from the same root. It just makes sense. Shit,
Yeah. You know what I'm
it makes
saying?
sense. It makes sense because it was referred to black. Portuguese, Negro, nigger comes through the Spanish. But y'all had to get that word from the black people, which was the Ethiopians when y'all went over there and they was niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because
Y'all started, yeah.
yeah.
Y'all started using it as a dehumanization word, but it was really a kingship, royalty, titleship word. Cause on the set, they cold with it. They'll make niggas stop calling themselves kings and
You
everything.
hear me?
God, man.
Ain't that it?
I get why these niggas think the white man came from somewhere else, but they didn't. They just they just had little tactics they picked up on the way first. They just did some of this shit first. All the bad shit they did first. The good shit black people did. You feel me? So
Yeah.
they can take that. We can take that how people want to take it. I'm just saying all that evil shit, destruction, wooty woo. When they got to getting into shit, they chose that side.
Yep. Right here
You know what I'm saying?
it says Nimrod. Nimrod. Nimrod of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Nimrod of the Bible. Like they said, all man, Moses them, you know what I'm saying, was African. Most of them was from African descent, man. You know what I'm saying? Not Moses. I said Moses. Noah. Noah.
What what you call African because of the fact that I still because we know that Africa was named by that white man Africana or whatever his name was. That's still a you know what I'm saying. They English name that we. I want to know what the people of that land called it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like certain Africans, if they come over here and talk that African shit, but at the end, and no disrespect, but I'm just keeping it real. Africa was named by white people, by a white man. So why do y'all make it like that's just so black? You feel what I'm saying? That's why black. That's why they don't like black people because we woke for real,
Uh-huh.
for
Yep.
real.
It says,
Black people just
yep, it was Moses. It was Moses. I thought it was Ham. It says Moses' Ethiopian wife, one of the clearest examples of race in the Bible is found in Numbers 121, where Moses' own family criticized him for marrying an Ethiopian woman. Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman who had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. In response, God rebuked Miriam and Aaron, and as a punishment, he struck Miriam with leprosy. So Miriam was Aaron's wife, and Aaron is Moses' sons. Aaron is Moses' son. God rebuked Miriam and Aaron. So yeah, because in response, God rebuked Miriam and Aaron, and as punishment, he struck Miriam with leprosy, making her skin white as snow. So Miriam's a female. Numbers 10, Numbers 1, 12, 10. That's a powerful moment. Viewed the Roman soldier force as a man named Simon of Cyrene to carry his cross, marked 1521. Sounds in North Africa, modern day Libya, which means Simon was a black man. Think about that on the most important day of history, when Jesus bore the sins of the world, a black man was given the honor of helping him carry the cross to Ethiopian unit and Fisher riding on his chariot, riding on the bush. Well, of course, you know what I don't like about this is they only speak about black people as pretty much slaves because of the fact that what they saying is it's a black man that helped him. You know, it's always us helping somebody, or they don't ever speak black people as people in position. In other words,
No, and when they do, you don't know they was black. They just say his name or something,
there
and
you
then you
go.
gotta look. And that nigga was black. That's what I'm saying.
There you
A
go.
lot of them, that's how they, like you said, that's how they do it. They speak about us in the context of, not even the royalty or nothing. It's
Yeah,
cool to go back and like that,
it's
but
never in position.
yeah, but when you trace that word nigga, I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
shit. To me, that just to me like I figured out some shit that motherfuckers ain't said.
Yeah, for real.
No, that's what I'm saying. For us at that third point, like damn,
That's
for real.
enlightening. That's enlightening
This
because
one,
that sheds a whole nother light on things.
yeah, so niggas is the king of kings,
Yeah.
and then like people change who they is after so many years. So
Yeah, you done
even though,
messed up. You done messed up me finding that out because I'm finna get on that.
oh yeah,
I'm on that.
with that clothing line, niggas
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
You can be wearing cuz real.
Yeah.
We the niggas, and when they say, well, "Why do you say that word?" I'll be like, "Man, check this out. For centuries, European, we can go to the books. Y'all want the books. That's why I like to know my sources and shit.
Yeah.
I want to see how to pronounce that word though. Is GE? It got apostrophe up that other part. Then it got E's. The ancient whatever that is. It's a Semitic, old ancient Semitic language. So
Uh-huh.
we don't hear Jews saying they the niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they
Right.
try to claim being Semitic. I'm just saying, shit. And then people described like black people as Ethiopians because that's what they did back then. I ain't saying that since then, but we know that even if they seen other dark people like they did in America long ago, bro, they said that they looked like the Ethiopians. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They looked like the Ethiopians because they had already been to Ethiopia. Some Ethiopia and all that shit. I need to see what Ethiopia was back in the ancient time.
I can imagine because of the fact that it's a country that's been deprived for so many years. They've taken from it so much.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then it didn't say that Ethiopians, was the ones created though. That was already a Semitic word already. You know what I'm saying? And they
Mm-hmm.
just started in their language to describe their kingship and shit too. So that's what I'm saying. So you know, shit. I take it as all Semitic people that was up in there, at the time, and then like you said, people that was in there, they say so called, what I'm saying, African descent, the black people. That's why I like to say we the black people. We know it ain't no color, but we use it as a social construct. That's exactly what it is. Okay, that's what I'm telling you what it is. I ain't trying to not deny that. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, what's bad about saying that's a social construct? Yeah, it is. We want y'all to know when we say, I promise you, wherever you go, if you say you black, they gonna say you from America. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? Don't nobody else. They say they Nigerian. They say they Jamaican. They say
Yeah.
they Haitian. They say they Dominican.
Yeah.
Shit. They say they that. We say we black.
Yeah.
Shit. We ain't gonna say it ain't just now if you're asking us and if you don't understand when we say that, then they be like, nigga from America. But I'm saying though, like if you ask us, well, what's your race? If somebody ask us what our race was, we gonna say black. Shit. And the American is understood with that, is what I'm saying. Shit. Shit. We black. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who we is. But if you want me to get deeper, we the black Americans. We the foundational black Americans. We the people that was here. We the descendant of the slaves and the people that was here before the slave trade that got captured and put into slavery from here on this land. Yeah, we the descendants of all of these.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't have
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we don't have no connections to Africa.
Mm-mm. We're
No.
at so many years, we got no connections to them anyway. We know y'all brought a couple of 100,000 slaves over here. Them our people too. After so many hundreds of years, that's what I'm saying. They mixed them, boom, 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 because they enslaved them too, and we became one people that became us. Cause that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Certain shit have to happen for a certain people to become a certain people, and it just happened like that.
Well, no, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with you on that. No, what I'm saying is just we just think we don't have no ties to Africa because of the fact that we can't say that none of our people came from there, and that we got, in other words, we got any kind of ties to that land or tribes that from there. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying.
Yeah, for sure. My
You know what
mom,
I'm saying?
absolutely,
Yeah, we
absolutely.
yeah we was already here with that, nigga. Y'all just brought some motherfuckers over here looking like us because we everywhere. Shit, see, that's what they don't understand is black people is everywhere, white people is not. You know what I'm saying? Melanated, put it like this: at the very beginning, I feel like this: melanated people were everywhere, and then they came in with that white shit, and that white shit wherever that white shit came from. You know what I'm saying? We know something happened to bring that white shit off in here. That wasn't natural. It wasn't the normal. It wasn't the normal way of things. Let me say that.
That white man alien, cuz.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell. I need to talk about that too. I'm gonna be like, the black community think white people are the aliens. Punch think they aliens. Dougie think they aliens. My nigga, Pun, he was just talking about it, man. The motherfucker came from somewhere else. I'm telling you, it was the state Plutonian. Nigga, they came here. Nigga, I said, damn. I mean, I'm for
now,
real. I mean,
now,
this shit.
now, now, I ain't gonna lie, Punch. Now, you got you now plutonium. That shit's real. That shit's real.
No, plutonium. No, wasn't it? No. Oh, and that was just yeah. We were just talking about plutonium.
That
Shit,
yeah,
they were talking
yeah,
about uranium. What
yeah,
about
yeah.
that plutonium? We're
That
not
that
talking about that.
that you know that 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 planet is really real. You know what I'm saying? We got documentation and shit on that. They try to keep it a secret from us. Well, hell, they have kept it a secret from us for a long ass time, but we don't have proof where people from Plutonia came here and mixed with people from Earth. You know, we don't have proof as far as they came and mixed with us. Do we have proof that they exist? Yes. But my thing is this. I'm sure, if a white dude has found another life form somewhere else that looks anything similar to us, he done fucked it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what
Man,
they feel like they
they can
gods.
track
Like, oh,
everything.
I'm gonna, we're gonna be
Man,
gods. We're gonna mix
they
with
can
this.
track everything with them satellites. They can track everything except for these UFOs. And all these UFOs, I guess, is just coming stunting on the world and zipping back out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's just go show them our shit can move faster than theirs. And then just leave. You know, I just, I don't, I ain't with all that. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
now I don't know. I don't know about all the Buck Rogers shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that some of them motherfuckers have either crashed or we either shot them down or
Okay, you think so you into the Star Trek, but not Buck Rogers.
no. What I'm saying is no. What I'm saying is I don't think that in other words we have fought aliens. That's what I'm saying. I feel like the motherfuckers have crashed and we have found them, you know what I'm saying, tracked them in and they didn't crash or whatever, and we didn't picked up the remains. That's what I believe. I feel like we didn't picked up the garbage of what they've left. And from that is why we got some of our technology. That's
You
that's
talking about from
that's what
like
I
some?
feel. I feel like
You talking
motherfuckers
about like another human form that was on Earth first, or came from somewhere else and came to Earth?
came from somewhere else and crashed
Mhm.
and crashed. For real, for real.
I'm
Hey,
just saying. But what make you think that though? I mean, I'm
hey,
just saying
man.
they
Well. My
today.
thing is, put it like this: if we can only go on books and information that they give us like
Yes.
that, you know what I'm saying?
No.
I feel like we got
You
enough.
gotta go on
We,
common
we, we
sense
got enough
too.
of that. No. True that. No, hell, I'm
Shit.
gonna do that. I'm
You
gonna
did a
do
lot
that.
of study
That's why I feel
and
like
put a
we ain't fought none of these motherfuckers. So nah, we ain't fought none. But I do believe that some that came here and either crashed or ran into a little bit of resistance some kind of way, and for whatever reason we've ended up with their carcasses or their ships or whatever. Because we got proof of that. Now a lot of that shit's top secret, but we got enough people that's come out and said, man, I mean, I'm not crazy. My life's been threatened. If I come up missing after this shit, you'll know why. But shit, I mean, we not alone. And it's been like that for a long time. Man, I believe these people. It's too many of them. It's too many of them. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, man, you got to show me. You got to show me some facts, man. Put it like this. I mean, you got to show me. I know you don't have all the facts because they have those facts, but I mean, your story got to be believable enough to me to where I be like, you know what, I could believe that, or nah, that nigga just doing that shit for money because of the fact that I mean, anybody that's entertaining alien or UFO type of activity is gonna make bread,
for sure.
straight
And
up.
that's the world's oldest fear tactic too, like fear propaganda. Like you know,
Yeah.
keep people like this, just
Well,
keep
you know
people
what?
on that.
Those astronauts that went around the backside of the moon and just came back to Earth, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? They said they went around there. One thing that stood out to me, what the one woman was saying, she said, you know, something that I recognized. She said, as we were coming back around the backside of the moon, and we could see Earth now again. She said one thing I recognized is how it was surrounded by blackness. You know what I'm saying? And to me, what that was saying is, if it's that black, you know what I'm saying? That mean that I do feel like that we got different galaxies and realms or whatever. I don't think that you'd have one or two different planets like that, and that just be it.
No,
You know what
we
I'm
know it's.
saying?
I mean,
Yeah,
that wasn't.
exactly. So
We know
that's how I know
galaxies and,
that's how I know. I said, man,
uh,
it can't just be one
we
life
got black
form.
holes.
Right. And that's what makes
I
me
know
feel
we
like
don't.
we're not just the only ones, because you're not gonna just have life on Earth only and nothing nowhere else.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, but like another galaxy doesn't even like it. What I'm saying is we know it's other galaxies, but so far as ever knowing that it's life over there and anything like that. So that means if there's no measurement of it, if none of us down here has ever observed it or nothing like that, it's not true.
Well, I think that we have. I just think the technology that we have now has not met the technology that we've had in the past, because of the fact that when you look at all these pyramids and all these cravings and carvings and whatnot, we have on these walls and these caves and whatnot. To me, it's showing
Man, that shit
extra
wasn't
life
shit.
form.
That shit was with the shit that we gonna leave if we ever disappear like them people back then did, and they left them uh um
But what we gonna leave,
uh
bro? What we gonna leave, man? Everything,
we
man,
gonna leave
everything we got.
uranium nuclear weapon
What we gonna leave?
plant it's gonna be evidence that we left. That's what's gonna be left. Uranium, big ass, like you were just talking about, plutonium sites that create
But that's
nuclear
not.
weapons.
Yeah, but that's not
You
gonna.
know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
that's not gonna really give us a legacy, though. What? I mean, so what?
I
So
what you
are
mean.
we
I
the
love
legacy?
you. That
Well, you know what?
I
If that's the case,
what you
that hey,
mean.
that starts to line up. Hey, that starts to line up with we are being engineered to be slaves to dig up the
Today,
uranium.
back then. Is that what you debating?
You said who? Say it
Did
again.
you say the technology back then is outdoes the technology we got today?
I believe so. I believe that
Oh no.
I believe that we've been
We need to
reset.
that shit. Hell no.
I believe that we've been reset, man.
Yeah,
Because
that'd
man,
been so.
man, hey,
It'll be wires
my thing
and
is this.
wires, anger. It would have been wires and shit running electricity, toilet paper with
No,
sewers and stuff.
no,
Yeah, no, that's not part of technology, bro.
no,
What's
man. No,
technology?
no, no, man. We still got monuments and towers and buildings that's 80 feet, 100, damn near 100 feet tall type shit, man, that's never been destroyed or moved, and we don't even have nothing here on Earth that can reconstruct that kind of stuff, man. You can't tell me that the technology was less than then. This stuff still stands right now with no mortar, no glue, no kind of adhesive to keep them things together, man. I mean, tons. I mean, how did that
Man,
happen, bro? How did that
they
happen?
built some shit. They built some shit, whatever, however they did. I don't know how they did it. I
well,
know they didn't have
well,
no airplane.
why can we can't do
I
it
know
now
they didn't
then?
have no airplane.
Why can we
I
can't
know they
do it
didn't have no
now?
airplane. I know they couldn't talk from here to over there.
Hey
We got
man, hey, all those carvings, hey man, all those carvings and whatnot in the pyramids and
no,
all them
we got
walls,
more
man,
shit.
all that
We got
shit.
more shit
It
today
says it
that we
says
got.
flying ships. Them motherfuckers
It's
levitating.
machines that nothing didn't come up with, man. They didn't have no planes, no flying objects. The Egyptians wasn't building AB-135s with missiles in them
That
that
shit
go.
is, hey man, that shit is floating. That shit is floating, man. Them people are flying. You know what I'm saying? If you really look at the picture, them people are in the sky flying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, when you imagine something,
Looking like some
and
bullshit
you
ass
imagine
Rudolph the
imagination,
Red-Nosed Reindeer type shit.
man, when you imagining shit, you know what I'm saying? When you imagining shit, I mean,
Hey,
you gonna depict what you imagine.
but I
I
mean,
ain't saying that that's smart for their time,
I know
for
one thing
their
for
time,
sure is
and
they engraved that shit for a
you
reason,
know what I'm
and I
saying?
was like, man, shit. I mean, for them to engrave that, I mean,
What I'm
those
saying is,
objects and those people be in the air.
fuck how they made it. We'll drop some shit down on that motherfucker that'll turn it into dust, is what I'm saying. That's what they talking about. Man, I'm telling you, they didn't know how to cure diseases back then, certain diseases. They had something for the diseases of them times. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I never believe no shit like that.
I think that we've been dumbed down. I really have. I think that we've been dumbed down because of the fact that whatever happened to them people, they don't want that to happen again. And they
Nah,
know
man.
and they know
Well,
from and they know from the
yeah.
past that we will destroy this thing because we can't be that far different than whoever it was. We can't be that. I mean, we're different, but we can't be that far different as far as
No, it ain't that we was
the
different at
people.
all. I'm talking about so far uh as time goes on, you know what I'm saying? Advancement, you know what I'm saying? People more looking at shit like back in, just say for example, back in the early 1900s, the way physicists and scientists was looking at shit, they was telling you what was gonna come in 1960, but they wasn't at that point then. But kept studying. Different kids come in, they keep going through the same studies, the same shit broke down. They're going off, time keep going on. Then you get to the 60s, like them people said it was gonna get, it's gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think motherfuckers have ever talked on no phones in Korea and talked over here where we at. You know what I'm saying? Like I can name one thing that's greater than them buildings right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just simple. We use it every day, a phone.
That started to make me feel like we were real slaves then, if that's the case, because of the fact that we want to communicate with one another, and we were just in separate areas, building all these,
You
hey,
niggas were
bu- hey,
slaves. You
hey,
niggas were, you
building,
niggas were
building up
slaves.
all these monuments. You know what I'm saying? That mean the human race was really slaves then. So
Mm, yeah.
something has
Whoever the
happened or
pharaohs
evolved
was,
over the years.
man, whoever the pharaohs was, man, they had, you know what I'm saying, whatever they did with their engineers and how they had them do their shit, but they just had all of their people building that shit. That's like if you got a million people that was going to work and coming back, nigga, the next day doing that shit, nigga, and he had them working shit. That's what they did in that society. Shit. Build that shit, build them little old, you know, the human being with the cat, you know what I'm saying, with the cat. You know, it was just back in time, man. I mean, you know, shit, that's just how I take that shit.
I don't know,
I don't
man. I
know.
mean, that shit was weird
I
like
don't
that for a
know what
reason. I mean, the shit was very odd looking, you know, and maybe I don't know. It's hard to explain, but one thing for sure is so is religion. You know what I'm saying? Religion is hard to explain because on your religion,
mm-hmm.
you gotta you got to straight go on faith. You can't go on
Mm-hmm.
you can't go
Yeah, you got to go on faith or belief. You can't go on
on a
faith.
belief. Yeah, yeah, you got to go on faith or belief. You can't go on what's actually been
Facts.
proven or facts. You know,
Mm-mm.
that's why I do. I mean, even though I am a very spiritual man, you know what I'm saying? I respect science because science is what actually we see. You know what I'm saying? What we can observe, you know, what we actually know because of the fact that it's here with us.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
For real.
you got to respect that. You gotta respect
Mm-hmm.
that. What you can't say is that's fake, and then what something that you want to believe in, or somebody's told you that it was a story that happened is more
I'm just saying.
is more superior over that. I don't. Yeah, I have a hard time with that
Yeah. That's what I say, man.
because I mean, think about it like this, man. I mean, when you get talking about science to your grandpa or your grandma, or your uncle or your auntie, or hell, even your mom. Shit, especially if they really believe in that Bible, man. You get talking that science, boy, they're damn near throwing you themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, we can't have a discussion. Why come we
No,
can't
no,
talk
bro.
about it? Oh man, it's like that. Oh
I made
no.
I made a decision to myself a minute ago because, like I said, I was raised up in the church. I'm spiritual. You know how we is, bro. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying because I don't like to say it like, you know, because I ain't no atheist. Like I believe in a God, but mine's is like different though, and I don't want to be explaining all that because my shit ain't no religion. It's just I believe different. I believe like the sun, the moon, the stars, the air,
Yeah.
everything that's given to me naturally that helps me live.
It's
I
all
feel
one.
like all of that.
It's all one cycle. Yeah, it's all one
Yeah,
cycle that feeds
one big.
it feeds each other. That's how I look at it too.
Yeah,
I
yeah, and I
do.
feel like all of that together is the one true God. All of that together, the shit that really help us live as humans. Water. You don't got water, you gonna die. We know this. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you don't
Yeah.
drink that. Just
I
go without drinking it,
I don't
you
know.
gonna die.
I don't know about the white man, but I know the light man. He be wanting his money, and he be wanting his money right. Yeah, when he want it, and I'm just saying,
Mhm.
it ain't got no color to it.
No. Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just I don't. It's yeah, it's the have and have nots, and I believe that religion is a form of power control because now all of a sudden you got Donald Trump and the Pope tripping. And one thing I did notice
Yeah.
about the Pope, I was like, "Ooh, Pope, you do kind of seem like you kind of backing down because you almost seem like this is the one dude that will unveil everything. Like if you don't allow me to say what I want to say, well, I'll just tell everybody that it's all a fake. How about that?"
No, no, no. The Pope can't. What I'm saying is, I feel you on that too. That's probably it,
As
and you
Donald
know
Trump,
that's how
nigga,
Trump
you
look
know,
at it.
yeah,
Trump
yeah, as
like a
Donald,
nigga. But
yeah,
but in reality, the Pope is in America too. But still, he's like based on real, bro. The popes, if you go through any pope, bro, they've been doing this same thing. It's just because Trump is in office. Just he would instead of talking about them 8 girls that got killed down there by their daddy on some domestic abuse and some other people, people that talk about that and giving thanks to, giving a shout out to the grieving family, paying his condolences as being the president of the United States. He's talking about shit like that. You feel me?
yeah,
No, for real,
yeah.
bro.
That's crazy.
I'm on some real shit, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, and see, that's the whole thing, man. They feel like that Trump is the devil. And to a degree, he is a devil. Is he the
I
devil?
mean, he
No,
acting the devil.
no,
No, he ain't the
no.
devil.
He's not the devil,
He's
but no,
the
he's a
he's the
wannabe
definition.
of a
Yeah,
wannabe.
he's a definition of the word devil that we made up as humans. That we said this is what the word devil means and describes, and that's what he's acting like in human form. The devil, straight
Mm-hmm.
up. You
Mm-hmm.
dividing, you conquering everything you say. And I don't care what they like. Whoever else look at how they look at it, I want them to come on and let us see what can they do to defend this, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And like they said, when you look at it, America is doing all of this. Don't want people to go. The MAGA don't want people funding Ukraine. And not that I'm with this, and I'm just telling what's going on. Don't want to fund because I don't think no money should be going to none of them. But I'm saying he want to sit. They want to stop money from going to Ukraine so they can defeat Russia, which Russia and America are allies. I mean, not allies, are foes. All
Foes.
right. Then you got China. You know what I'm saying? North Korea. All them motherfuckers, bro. So while we over here fighting, and we got Israel, and we over here with people that works with Russia, who is Iran. Basically, the whole thing is crazy. But Russia's getting all the money, bro.
Well, we need to
We send
figure
them
out.
money.
Hey,
They're getting all the money, bro.
yeah, they are. They are, man. And then on top of that, man, we need to figure out why we have a lot of Iran's money. Because I guess we supposed to have taken billions of dollars from them or had a
They're like
like
23 billion. 23 billion or something like that.
It was it was a lot of money. It was an
It was
ungodly
some
amount.
billions. It was
Yeah,
some billions. Yeah.
it was a lot of billions.
From all
And
that freight and shit they've been having, did they ever release that money, or they saying they didn't? But Iran said they was going. That's why Trump and them.
no,
See,
no,
Trump
no,
just be
no.
trying to use shit as leverage.
What happened was United States, I guess, withheld a lot of money that was supposed to go to Iran or some. I want to figure that. Yeah, I want to look that up. But what one of the stipulations that Iran just had in order to come to an agreement to open up the Strait of Hormuz, they said they wanted the release of a lot of their money that USA had, and I was like, "What money?" You know what I'm saying? So we need to figure out. We need to dig in there and figure out what money that the USA withhold from Iran. The reason why Iran want their money back. I said, "Well, hell, I'd be tripping too if you took a whole lot of my money, man." You know, see, this is the problem I got. I love my country because I wouldn't want to be nowhere else. I wouldn't want to be nowhere else other than the United States. But I don't like how we do some of our movement, man, because see, what y'all thought in y'all's head and y'all's mind is that y'all was going to go over there and do over there in Iran what y'all did over there in Venezuela. And they was like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got 90 plus million people over here. You know, you not just come over here and punk on us like that. You ain't beating no shit over here. And that's exactly what happened. Yeah, exactly. You're going to have to kill something over here, man. We got 90 plus million.
And we got somebody to take his spot when he's down.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Our regime is way stronger than that Venezuela situation they had over there, man. You can't come over and do us like that. And that's what we felt like we was gonna be able to go over there and do. And they found out, and they was told before they went over there. Hey, man, don't now listen. Iran is not Venezuela. Yeah, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? No, we gonna do what we gonna. We the most powerful. We don't. And went over there and got hit in the mouth.
Man, I think North Korea will smuggle because
everybody's smuggling. Hey man, everybody's smuggling stuff to Iran, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Everybody's helping them. Everybody's helping them. Russia's giving them intel. You know what I'm saying? You best believe that they getting backed by China and Korea. So I mean, I'm just saying.
They gonna smuggle them. They or they already have. They gonna smuggle them. What the fuck I'm trying to say? My bad. They gonna smuggle them documents. Let me just say it like that. Them documents and them files on how to make that, enrich that uranium to that 90%, bro. So they gonna do it. Watch.
I'm telling you like this, man. There is a reason why Donald Trump is putting a bunker at the bottom of the ballroom. What is that about? Obviously, y'all know something that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So what you're telling me is that you're preparing for something. You know what I'm saying? That's bigger than what we know. You know? And I say, yeah, you know why? They putting that bunker at the bottom of the ballroom because of the fact that he don't plan on getting out of office. And they plan on putting him off in there because it's going to be civil war. Straight up. The Proud Boys and ICE is going to be activated against civilians. And in 2027 and 2028, we finna see it. Live in the flesh. Live in the flesh. You heard it here first. We told y'all what they was doing before they did it now. And everything we said was going to happen has happened. And or is happening currently. I mean, it don't take no rocket scientists to figure this part out. You know, that's why we saying, why is everybody sleep on this? You know what I'm saying? It seems like we should be in the streets right now because if you're going to wait till it get to the end, that's exactly what it's going to be. The end.
It's going to be the end.
Shit. And what's going to happen is all you gatekeepers that feel like you good right where you at, you just find out just how much of a nigga you really are. Because they just treat you like that. Straight up. Yeah.
For real.
And one thing about black folks, man, when you turn your back on black folks, hey man, we not easy to take you back after that because we really in the struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you're gonna turn your back on us, man, we on some, man, fuck you back. For real
Mm-hmm.
and forever. Forever, forever.
I
That's
don't
all I'm
know, you
saying,
know.
man.
Like you
Yeah,
said, I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
see why
yeah,
they
yeah,
like
yeah,
motherfuckers should
we
be out
different
in
with
the
that.
streets.
Man, I mean, right now, man, we should be in the streets right now, man, because of the fact that we are being too complacent and they getting too far along with this shit. We just read all 10 of them rules. They at number 10 already.
Yeah.
We just read them. If you don't believe
Mm-hmm.
me, go look them up again and read them again. This is their rules. This is not something we came up with. This is what they showed us they doing. And tell me
Yeah.
how far they are. They at number 10 right now. They are not bullshitting. They at number 10 in the first year. In the first year. Damn the foe. They like, nah, we're going to get in there and get to it right now, man, because of the fact that we understand that we're going to meet real
Man,
resistance.
Trump and them is off in there and done figured out, bro, that they can manipulate the market, bro. And he keep playing with real people's lives and real shit like on a fucking game board, bro, to make
Hey,
money.
hey, man,
You know,
hey,
they just
man,
said somebody
he
put
is
something in
pushing our
some stock right
tolerance.
before that shit
He's pushing
and
the
made
boundaries
700,
and them tolerance, man.
invested 760 million. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
Come
he
on,
said,
man. Right
hey,
before you said it was open and all that, then
there
it
you go.
wasn't open and
There you go.
all that unstable. You letting your man. That's
You
what
hear
I'm
me?
saying, bro.
You hear me?
They playing with people's lives in real time.
I told you. I said, man, you be a fool right now to just dump your money into some stock right now, especially that's backed up with them. Because of the fact they lie so much, man, all they doing is lying just to get you to put your money off in there. When you get your money in there, yeah,
Yeah, because they controlling the whole market.
they controlling everything.
Whatever you lose, go to them.
Yeah, this is really Bernie Madoff. This is Madoff. Yeah, they making off for real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they
With a
making
war.
off. Yeah, they making off, man. And you know what? They worried about the white man having problems with productivity and reproduction now. Get pulling their money and shit like that. Watch a lot of them start committing suicide and shit. Y'all gonna really have a problem, and it's gonna be people with the quote unquote had the bag. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, while y'all trying to kill other races off, y'all gonna mess around and kill your own off. Because one thing that white man said that was real was he said if Bill Gates woke up and had Oprah Winfrey's money, he would run and jump off the cliff and on the way down slice his own throat.
For real.
Everybody
For
laughed.
real.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. I said, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know if Bill Gates had Jay-Z money, just 2.5 billion, he'd go jump off Mount Everest, nigga. Shit.
I
And
said
all I
that.
got is 2.5
That's
billion.
crazy.
And with 2.5 billion, nigga, we'll feel like we see that's difference between us and them.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. 2.5 billion, man. You are some fucking body. Straight the hell up. You know why? Because you got 2,000 million plus dollars. If that ain't something, shit, you ain't. It ain't gonna be nothing in this in this world. Straight up, shit. What you telling? What you telling the world right now? As I stand as a man, you know what I'm saying. I can go out right now and give 2,000 people, 2,000 people $1 million. Nigga, what?
I heard the motherfuckers talking. I said, shit, yeah, that's who all them motherfuckers want to be. That's why they do all that bullshit. They want to be the top 1% of the 1%. They say it like that, cuz.
That's crazy, man. That's stupid. I mean, really, that's stupid, man. I mean, because I mean, what are you gonna do? That's how you know this is all bullshit, man. Because the fact that all that is you just keeping people, you just keeping the money away from other people. That's it. It's the great keep away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So y'all take a great pride and it makes y'all move a certain kind of way to know that y'all are depriving other people, you know what I'm saying, for a chance at life. Not existence, but life. You know what I'm saying? Because most people exist, they don't live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I'm
I'm done existing, man. I'm just to live this life, man. For
For
real.
real.
It's too much out there. It's too much. It's
Too
too much.
much.
You know what I'm saying? But we keep ourselves in little in little sections, and that's where we mess up at. No,
Now they got people thinking that that life is long and life ain't long like that. You really supposed to get started right after you get out of high school with this mission.
oh
I
yeah,
ain't
you
gonna
got to. You got to.
yeah,
Yeah, life is short as hell. You know what I'm
I
saying?
should
Yeah,
say
because you don't know,
you can
you don't
enjoy
know,
that
yeah, you
motherfucker.
don't know what kind of curveballs life gonna throw at you. And they're gonna most definitely throw you some curveballs. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Most people ain't ready for them curveballs. It's
Hmm.
it's hard enough hitting one straight ahead.